Magandang umaga. One more vlog to go before sleeping. Ang ating vlog po sa ngayon ay magtutukoy sa anong dahilan ba talaga ang isa sa dahilan kung bakit nag-resign, napilitan mag-ipa-resignin si Tambaluslos bilang Speaker ng House of Representatives. Alam niyo ba? Resignin si Tambaluslos. Ito po ang matinding dahilan. Napilitan na po si Bongbong na pilitin si Tambaluslos na mag-resign sapagkat sobrang napakasama ng imahe ng Pilipinas sa ibang bansa. At dahil doon, sa korupsyon, binawi ng South Korea, inanunsyo ng presidente ng South Korea na huwag nang ituloy ang pautang nito sa Pilipinas. Natakot na baka hindi mabayaran dahil nga sa korupsyon. Kaya bagong lahat, total mag-aantay pa tayo ng ibang mga nanonood saka mga team replay. Ako po si Toto Tirador. Nag-graduate tayo ng college sa Juris Doctor. Kaya doctor po ako. Doctor of Jurisprudence. At graduate din ako sa jurisprudence ko po ay ginawaran ako ng pagka-doktor ng pamantasan ng lungsod ng Maynila. At sa aking pagka-civil engineer ay ginawaran ako ng kurso o degree na Bachelor of Science Civil Engineering at nakapasa sa board exam ng Mindanao State University. Full scholar po ako doon at yung graduate. At ganoon din sa pamantasan ng lungsod ng Maynila ay scholar ng Maynila po ako. At sa aking hilig, hindi naman ako napag-aral ng formal sa journalism, ay naging editor po ako sa People's Journal Tonight sa loob ng 15 taon at bago naging editor din sa ibang mga newspaper. Nakapag-isa rin. So, yan po ang aking karanasan. Kaya ito pong hilig ko, yung pag-exercise ng social media freedom. Dati kasi press freedom sa newspaper. Ngayon, ipakita ko sa inyo muna yung pag-resign ay yung pag-anunsyo ng South Korea, ng bagong presidente ng South Korea. Natakot sila. Baka hindi na kayang bayaran ng Pilipinas at baka dadalhin na sa corruption yung ipapautang. Napaka 54 billion pa naman. At saka may utang pa tayo doon na pinangako na magbigay ang South Korea ng pundo para ipatayo ng mga tulay sa gitna ng Panay Island, papuntang Guimaras, papuntang Negros. Baka hindi na rin matutuloy yun. Kasi nga, wala nang tiwala yung South Korea sa atin na kung makababayad ba tayo o hindi. Nang dahil dito, talagang matunog itong matinding nangyari sa atin. Alam mo na, nag-withdraw South Korea dahil sa flood control project, mapautang sana sila, 54 billion. Natakot sila baka hindi naman mabayaran ng Pilipinas. Mapunta lang sa sa flood control ang pautang para sa mga tulay. alam mo ba kung ano mga mamaya ipapakita ko muna sa inyo yung anunsyo. So, Love TV Patrol, magandang umaga po. Ferdinand San Juan, good morning po. Attorney Engineer Dr. Toto Tirador, katotohanan kausing. Okay, nagtagumpay na naman tayo. Natanggal na po si Martin Romualdez. Ito po ang anunsyo ng South Korea. Pakinggan natin. Yan. Ito siguro, mas maganda to.
As suspicions surrounding lawmaker Kwon Sung-dong grew,
Ito. Ito, ulitin natin.
As suspicions surrounding lawmaker Kwon Sung-dong grew, President Lee Jae-myung personally stepped in. The president ordered the immediate suspension of a Philippine loan project suspected of being influenced by lawmaker Kwon. Kwon countered, denouncing it as political persecution. Reporter Pyo Sun-woo has more.
This is a post President Lee uploaded to social media this morning. He cited a report that a project previously rejected by the government over concerns of poor quality and corruption was revived under Kwon's pressure and announced he had ordered its suspension. He added that the project had not started, so no funds had been spent, saying he prevented the waste of 700 billion won in taxpayers' money. The project he referred to is an infrastructure project the Philippines asked Korea to support in 2023.
The Philippine Agriculture Secretary visited with the aim of utilizing Korea's EDCF concessional loan to help improve rural communities in the Philippines. He is reviewing it closely, and we hope this will lead to greater investment in the country.
In response to the president's action, Rep. Kwon refuted it as baseless. Kwon criticized the suspension order as a political stunt aimed at repression, accusing President Lee of risking diplomatic trust. He reiterated that he would waive his parliamentary immunity regarding the arrest warrant filed against him. The motion to detain Kwon will be reported to the National Assembly today and is expected to be put to a vote in 2 days. Pyo Sunwoo, MBN News.
Yan ha. So very clear. Very clear it is. Pakinggan naman natin ito.
South Korean President Lee Jae-myung has ordered an immediate halt to a 700 billion Korean won loan support from his government to a Philippine bridges project over corruption concerns. In a Facebook post on September 9th, President Lee said that they have ordered the immediate suspension of procedures regarding the project that was deemed a faulty undertaking with potential for corruption. Lee also posted a link to an investigative report by Hangare 21 stating the project in question was the proposed building of modular bridges in 350 locations in the Philippines, of which the Philippine government asked the South Korean government for loans. Based on the report, the Philippine government submitted an application to the Korean government in November 2023 to request an Economic Development Cooperation Fund loan of $510 million or about 710 billion won for the modular bridges project. Lee said that it is fortunate that the project had not yet begun and therefore no funds, including those from the EDCF, had been spent.
So yan ha. Very clear na nakakaasar talaga itong corruption natin, nakakasira talaga sa atin. At alam nyo ba kung ano mga loan portfolio na nakataya? Ang loan na 54.3 billion pesos na ipapautang sa atin ng South Korea Economic Development Cooperation Fund ay magkukover sa tatlong malalaking infrastruktura sa ating bansa. At ito po yun ay pinirmahan pala ito sa gitna ni Ralph Recto at saka ng South Korean President, Prime Minister and Minister of Economy and Finance Choi Sang-mok in the presence of Presidents Ferdinand A. Marcos Jr. and Yoon Suk-yeol. Akalain mo, naalala ko nagpalabas pa ng announcement itong Malacanang na wala daw silang inutang sa Korea. Ito pala fake news talaga, oh. Pero mo, sinabi, hanapin ko ngayon. Hanapin natin. Ang klase itong news about Philippines government denying existence of loan with South Korea. Oh, nagano sila, nagpalabas pa ng news eh. Sabi ng the Philippines, sa newspaper na to. So, tingnan mo, nag-deny pa talagang Philippines. Kakahiya naman ito. Nag-deny pa sila na may inutang pala. Ito may inutang kayo. Ito ang title. Hindi ko na makita. Yan, South Korea. Nakikita nyo ba? South Korea scraps proposed ang Department of Finance ay nag-deny na may loan daw tayo. Ano kasi sinungaling talaga po. Sinungaling ka talaga, Ralph Ricto. The Department of Finance on Wednesday categorically denied the existence of 28 billion loan from South Korea. Hindi lang 28 billion 54 billion to fund hundreds of bridges in the Philippines. Meron yun. Nagsabi na nga So DOF issued the statement after South Korea Lee Jae-myung on Tuesday ordered the suspension of the proposed 700 billion Korean won. So, ganoon kasi sinungaling ang ating bansa, ang ating mga opisyal, si Bongbong, si Ralph Ricto. So, ngayon, ito na masasabi ko dito. Ang tatlong proyekto po na sinasabi ng South Korean government ay, ito po ay Metro Manila Subway Project, Phase 1. This urban rail project will enhance mass transit in the capital region, reducing congestion and supporting sustainable growth or urban development. The detailed engineering design is slated for completion in 2025. Tapos number 2 project, the Dalton Pass East Alignment Road Project sa papuntang Baguio, a highway improvement initiative in Luzon to upgrade the eastern alignment of Dalton Pass, improving access and logistics between northern and central regions. Tapos Iloilo International Container Port Terminal Project. This port development in the Visayas will expand cargo handling capacity, facilitating trade and economic growth in the central Philippines. These initiatives underscore the strong bilateral partnership with South Korea as the Philippines' 6th largest official development assistance partner. Note on a proposed loan, separately in September 2025, South Korean President Lee Jae-myung announced the suspension of a 700 billion won loan for the PBBM Rural Modular Bridge Project under the Department of Agrarian Reform. This project aimed to construct 350 modular steel bridges across rural areas. 210 in Luzon, 88 in Visayas, and 53 in Mindanao. Kawawa talaga Mindanao, kukunti lang. By 2028, it improved farmers' access to markets. The halt was due to corruption risks and mismanagement concerns amid the Philippine flood risk. Ganun pong kasama ang ating ang ating naging sitwasyon. So, ngayon, ang posibilidad, kung bakit napiyakon dito, natatakot na si Bongbong Marcos na hindi lang South Korea ang mag-withdraw. Baka yung ginautangan nila sa Japan, umuutang din sila sa China, umuutang din sa ibang bansa, sa Australia, sa United States, sa Canada, sa iba't baka hindi na magpapautang. Yun ang kinatakutan ni Bongbong Marcos. Kaya, dapat na mag-resign na si Tambaluslos. Kasi kung hindi siya mag-resign, akalain ng mga nagpapautang sa atin, mga ay kurakot mga yan, ubusin lang pera natin, hindi tayo babayaran. Ganun po nagiging reputasyon natin, Pastor Rodi Rabi. Jaime Aguinaldo, dahil dyan, bankrupt na talagang bayan. Kita mo ng dulot ng korupsyon na to. So, Anicia Lorenzo, tama, sana na kung saan musta to at para saan sila ring gagawa para hindi na makurap ang mga buhaya, sindikato at mga ganid sa ahensya ng GAB. Okay, Jaime Aguinaldo, kung gano'n, dapat sipain din si Recto. Oo nga, dapat sipain din si Ralph Recto. Nako, hindi talaga to. Si Love TV Patrol. O hanggang dyan lang ang ating vlog sa ngayon. Maraming salamat po, Jaime Aguinaldo.